Hey guys, I'm Morentin with Glaucoma Hope. So today is January 31st, 2017. So the last day in January, glaucoma month is January over here in the United States at least. So we're ending the glaucoma month with a bang. Let's see. We're gonna make a quick video today because the last few have been like 20 minutes or whatever. So I just want to make a quick one. We'll check in with the eyes, and then we'll talk about something that's sort of neat that's happening, that's been happening, but wasn't so cool, when I first started, the beginning of these videos. Okay, so the eyes are continuing to do well. Last night when I went into my bedroom, the light's a little funky in there, and I sort of couldn't see as well. It felt like, but like all in all, the eyes have been the same, the past week or so. So really good, and yeah, my focus is coming in really good. I could see myself, just boom, boom. There's no globules and stuff. I could tell that, like, if I go off my game for one day, then they'll start to come back. So we're not so we're just getting to a good part, and then we have to get past that, and then we'll continue to have to do the protocol for the rest of my life, right? But maybe more of a maintenance as opposed to a therapeutic kind of doses and things like that. So good stuff going on with that. One neat thing that I was thinking about yesterday, actually, and when I first started this journey, right, I was doing the oils on my tongue and swallowing them down. That's how I was doing before I lost my supply. When I lost my supply, my friend that actually works for an oil supplier, a major one, the biggest one in the country, I called him up and I said, "Hey man, can you help me out?" And he said, "Yeah, come meet me and I'll hook you up." And he gave me a medical applicator of some raw oil, and then he gave me a vape pen with some raw oil in it, medically active raw oil. And I was like, man, is this really going to work for my condition? And he's like, yeah, try it out. You never know. So my eyes were going all funky, and and I was in a parking lot, at a Target in Puente Hills, in California, and I couldn't just put the shit on my tongue there. I need a mirror and all this kind of stuff. So I did the vape pen, and then I did it a few more times on the way home, and my eyes started to correct on the way home, right? And just from the vaping, so I was like, fuck, that really works, right? But that was like in November, right? That was in November, and like the beginning of, like right around, that, or the end of October, whatever. And yeah, so that was the first time I ever vaped, right? So I'm like, okay, this is cool. So I don't know anything about vaping and vape pens and vape apparatus and all this kind of stuff. I had a big, huge apparatus like back in the 90s. It was like actually for vaping herbs, it was crazy, and it was sort of cool, but as far as like vaping oils and all this kind of like this new modern stuff that's happening, I didn't know anything about that, right? And but the one thing that was really weird is I'm inhaling and it feels like I sort of have a hit, because it's more mild than the smoke from the herbs, from the flower, and but I blow out and I wasn't seeing anything, and sometimes that happens. Especially if you hold it in for a while and let it absorb into you. But I was telling my girlfriend, hey, I don't think I'm blowing out anything. Is this thing working? And she goes, yeah, there's a cloud there, whatever. And it was because I couldn't fucking see. It's because the glaucoma was worse than it is now, right? So I couldn't fucking see the goddamn cloud because the particles are thinner, so the cloud is lighter in a vape pen than it is when smoking a joint, right? Or taking a bong hit. So, that's a really thick cloud. The other ones are thinner, so I couldn't fucking see them. So I'm blowing out. Like, I had to get a really, really super good hit. I'm like, man, like every fifth hit, I'm sort of seeing a little bit of smoke. Is this worth it? But it's working on my eyes, but fuck. Okay. But, as the days went on, I thought, wow, I'm getting better at taking these hits. And it's like, no, your eyes are just getting better and you can actually fucking see, So, it's fucked up that I couldn't see, it's fucked up that I have glaucoma, but that's sort of a funny story, like, wow, you could see better and now you can actually see the stuff that's coming out of your mouth. So yeah, that's pretty neat and I'm pretty happy and proud about that, right? And, just being able to actually see the clouds coming out of my mouth, when I exhale the vaping stuff. So, I'm going to cut it there, and get on with my day. Got a bunch of work to do, and then we'll check in with you again tomorrow. And we're going to actually go demonstrate some of the stuff that we have, as I had mentioned in the previous video, just so we could have some good content to go over. So I'm not just like, oh yeah, my eyes are doing good today, and blah blah blah. It's like that sort of gets old. It's not old for me because, like, yeah, I want my eyes to do good every fucking day. But like, as far as you hearing it, whatever. So we're going to have some other things that go along with it, to sort of let people know how I'm doing things as well. So in case they aren't near me and they just need to, and they're lurkers, they don't like to reach out. I'm available. People could reach out to me, but if you're not, then I'll demonstrate a couple things. Probably enough just to be dangerous or whatever, but I'll demonstrate some things for you guys just so you can know how I'm doing certain things. Not that it's the only way or the ultimate correct way. It's just the way that I do stuff, and it works. Okay, so we'll see you tomorrow. Again, this is Al Morentin with Glaucoma Hope. Remember to share these videos, like them, and do all that good stuff. Thank you, and have a beautiful day. Peace.